if you are in a time warp, for which is defined as an anomaly, for which is defined as something different, abnormal, particular, or not easily classified, this discontinuity, for which is defined as lack of continuity, for which is defined as a lack of uninterrupted connection, succession, or union, or suspension, for which is defined as temporarily withholding as a belief or decision held to occur in the process of time. And you and I are now stuck in this continuity, right? Because we now lacking connection, because you telling me what you believe and I'm telling you what I know. And see, this is what I'm saying. I have always had this problem with Christians. And see, that's what I'm saying. The Christian belief has nothing to do with the person I love. See, because we love each other, it's just that we don't believe the same things. So see, this is what I'm telling my Christian relatives, right? That even though I don't believe what you believe, I would never let nobody do something to you without telling you or without doing something to stop them. But see, I see that, like, how do hatred grow within a family? See, I don't know, because I've never hated my family. See, I'm not mad with my family and I don't want to associate with them no more, but I don't hate them. See, now I hate the person and the people who made me not want to associate with my family anymore, because once something is revealed, it is then revealed. Now, once I revealed that I was innocent, why am I now living as if I'm guilty? It's like I go around my friends and my family, I'm thinking I'm bringing something to the table. But see, all they want is knowledge. I mean, money, right? But what I'm saying, if the Bible says that a fool and his money will soon depart, then why would you want somebody with money? You see what I'm saying? I would want somebody who coming back to me with knowledge. You know what I mean? And then I'm thinking like, okay, you can go to college, right? You gonna come back with knowledge of how to do something, but you really don't know how to do what you got the knowledge to do. You just know the basics of it. But once you get into it and it becomes a career, that's when you actually learning. See, when you go to college, you showing people that you have the ability to learn. See, that's all that is, because if somebody's gonna hire you, they're gonna want you to do the job the way they want you to do it. So when you go in to a job, you go in there learning. How do you go into a job knowing? See, that's why people don't want to hire old people. See, they rather hire young people and then teach them what they know. See, you hire old people, they gonna act like they already know, and they gonna then try to run your business the way that they was taught to run somebody else's business. Now, see, when you hire a CEO or a CFO, they come from another position of that kind of magnitude, or they are a young and up and coming person who has years in a service. Who gonna give someone who just came out of college the keys to their corporation? Like, you could have cheated. You could have, I mean, like, look at this, like when they say now, these rich people was paying to get their kids degrees or get their kids in school. See, so if you are a legacy right now in football or basketball or baseball, if you are a legacy, then your abilities are shown where your father or mother abilities were shown if you're an athlete, right? But if you a legacy and you are academically a legacy, then how do you know the ability of that legacy student? Because the mother or the father out of shame could be doing the work for the kid because they want the kid to have that knowledge, but the kid don't have the ability. So see, you will have a person walk up on you with a degree, but you don't know if the degree is earned or if the degree is bought. Now, see me, I am the curriculum. See, and I think that is what's throwing people off. I'm the asset, I'm the curriculum, I'm the victim, I'm the lawyer, I'm the test case. See, I'm saying, if I am attacked, how could anybody help me if I didn't help myself? So see, I'm saying, well, I need help, but I only need help reporting the help that I already gave. See, I'm not saying, man, they took my house, man, help me get a lawyer, help me do this. I'm saying, man, they took my house. I went to the law library and I made them give me my house back. Just like when they fired me, when the United States Postal Service fired me when I was 25 years old, I went and used the Civil Rights Act of 1964, no lawyer. I just knew what my rights were. I went and I filed the EEO by myself. It's supposed to be in writing. That's why I want all of this. You supposed to be able to go see what I said when I was 25 years old when they fired me. And I want the copies. See, I want my masters. See, but see, this what I'm saying. Like, if I have been setting my enemy up so I could make a power move, and now my family and friends done came and done undone everything I did with what they believe, why wouldn't I be upset? See, I'm saying, you never came, I came to them. I don't have many friends, but every friend I had, I went to, everyone, and was trying to tell them what I'm doing, but they couldn't understand it. But what I'm saying to my friends and my family, what was I supposed to do? Because I'm reading in the Bible, and the Bible says, if you know better, you're supposed to do better. But now that I have done better, now it's like my family and friends saying that I'm bringing pressure on them for being me. And I'm saying, well, that's what I was saying. I'm saying being me made these people come and take all my stuff. And now you saying being me then brought pressure on you. And I'm saying, well, what am I supposed to do with me now? Because now I'm bringing pressure on you being me. And I brought pressure on my wife and children for being me. I was telling my wife when we was in high school what was happening to me. Well, my grandmama couldn't help me. My mama was on drugs. My daddy was on drugs. I was by myself. I've been by myself my whole life. I've had to defend myself. Now you done throw me out of court, and now you telling me I can't be myself. And I'm saying, well, damn, who can I be? Oh, man, you crazy, man. I'm saying I'm crazy. For real? I mean, you sat here 15 years telling me that I'm not Jesus, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm crazy. Then I say, well, I'm not crazy. Then, oh, man, you crazy, man. Let that go. Man, you got problems. And I'm telling you that I don't have no problems. that I didn't already address. I'm saying the people who I addressed the problem, they got a legal problem. I got a problem getting you to see that they got a legal problem, not me. I'm saying I had a legal problem, but my daddy told me how to remedy the legal problem. He told me to go to the law library. Now, if my daddy went before me like Jesus was supposed to go before you, and my daddy, when he was in prison, wrote back to me like you say you pray to your father and your father give you guidance. I'm saying I got in trouble. I was 14 years old. My mother made me write my father like your mother or father probably make you pray to Jesus and then ask you what Jesus said. Well, my daddy wrote me back. He say, son, if you ever get into any trouble, he say, go to the law library. Okay. Now, I was 14 when I got the information from my father. I was 39 years old with a wife, an 18-year-old daughter, and a 12-year-old son when I used what my father wrote back from the penitentiary and told me to stay out of the penitentiary, get my property back, emancipate my people, start a corporation so my people can have Dr. Martin Luther King's dream, use the Civil Rights Act of 1964 to give them the dream, and then finance and pay off all their debts. And they telling me Jesus died for my sins. And I'm saying, okay, my brother, all right, if Jesus died for my sins, why can't I pay your debts? You ain't pay my debts. You ain't did. Goddamn, bruh. I'm saying, well, here's the paperwork right here. So if you can tell me Jesus loved me, why you can't accept the love I had for you? See, that's what I don't understand about Christians. They the meanest, most hateful people I've ever met in my life. I'm talking about me. I mean, they'll turn on you like snakes. Like, man, like 1 minute y'all will be cool, and the next minute, man, you don't know what the hell done happened. I mean, they turn so cold, man. I mean, I leave you, man. I mean, but you have a job or whatever, man, and then they make it like, man, y'all the best of friends, everything. But you lose the job, it's like you lose who you are as a person. So it's like, so what you mean to tell me the job made you think I was a good person, but me now showing you that the people in the job is bad people now makes me a bad person? So now, see, this is what I'm saying. So how can my truth that I used in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida now save my children's children? Because now that you goddamn Christians and you Muslims don't believe that I had loved you when you had no love for me. I knew that the Christians that I knew didn't have no love for me. But I'm like, well, man, I gotta do what's gonna cleanse me, because if I don't do it, then I wouldn't be pleased with myself. So just like y'all say, if your conscience don't condemn you, nor will I, right? Well, I'm saying, well, how about if my conscience would have condemned me because I would have did what you would have did? See how your conscience don't condemn you by you not doing what I did? But see, my conscience would have condemned me if I was you. See? So that's why I'm showing the differences in between me and Pastor Willis C. Barnes. See, I'm saying that I would have been like Jesus. See, that's what I did, right? So, okay, when Jesus went into to the temple, he saw them selling sheep, oxen, and doves. he shooed them, the sheep, oxen, and doves out, and he threw the money exchangers out, flipped over the table and threw them out. When I went into the Silver Courthouse in Seminole County and I saw them violating the Constitution, I then shooed them out, right? But I shooed their spirits out. Then I indicted their bodies with their name in tow. So you know it's Judge Jerry Collins, it's Judge John D. Galuzzo. See, so wouldn't that be like Jesus riding on the ass with the coat in full? So now I have everybody and their titles and their crimes in recorded history as case law. Now, the preachers who's supposed to be the scribes, right? Now let's go to scribes. See, the preachers are supposed to be the scribes because they are the ones who's supposed to be literary. See, so when y'all talking that about, and it's saying the scribes, let me show you who the scribes are. A member of a learned class in ancient Israel, through New Testament times, studying the scriptures and serving as copyists, editors, teachers, and jurists. See, so those are your judges, right? So that when the devil is defeated, you're supposed to go to church, and then the church is supposed to enter your name in, like Saul, as Paul was entered in, Luke, Mark. See now, I supposed to be able to, like I went to Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church, my name was supposed to be put in the book. See, but where are the scribes? See, there's no New Testament writers, but if your ass commit a crime, you gonna have a testimony. It's just a crime, but you gonna be done pleaded the fifth. So now you gonna have, you just like Saul, somebody gonna write your story for you. So you like Jesus. See, in Saul's story, who changed his name to Paul, Jesus pleading the fifth. Because you got to believe that Paul, for whom really name is Saul, was converted by Jesus, who told his disciples when he did the commemoration of his blood and his body that if you deny me before man, I deny you before my Father. Now he said that in flesh and blood to his blood disciples that he saw, that he was with. He broke bread with them. He never broke bread with Saul. Now Saul was going after Jesus was crucified and came back from the dead. Saul was looking for Jesus. Just like Pastor Willie C. Bonds and the spiritual world looking for me. See, you got to kill the truth when you selling a lie. Think about it. How can you continue to go to church and the truth is free? So if Jesus was me, how could they let Jesus go to church? How could Pastor Bond let me come into church now? He gonna call me a disruptor. He disrupting. See, he gotta lie. He got to lie. Cause he's never gonna say that, yes, man, that man came in here and yes, man, I turned my back on him. Cause he gonna lose his money. He gonna lose all his followers. See what I'm saying? Who gonna follow a man that wouldn't, that threw the truth out? The man threw the truth out of church, and then the state threw the truth out of court, and now the truth done been thrown out of the church and state in the state of Florida. I would throw it out of Eden. I would throw it out of Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. I would throw it out of Edgewater High School in Orlando, Florida. I would throw it out of the Silver Courthouse in Orange County. Every case, throw it out. I was thrown out of Seminole County in the civil and criminal courthouses. In the criminal courthouse, they threw the first case out. Then they came back and retaliated. But I got domestic violence charges, and I have repeat violence charges. And they did it again and again and again, because when your family becomes a disbeliever, why then would the state not believe you gonna go crazy? See, but what the state didn't understand is my family have always treated me like this, see? But once I got a job, then see, but I knew, but my wife didn't know. See, I knew that once this job goes, she gonna see my family for what they are. Same thing my mama told me. But now, see, that's what I'm saying, right? See, family members say that you nasty, right? But look at them. See, they say what you are, but they kids, I ask, I said, man, you ever said, no, nah. You ever said, no, man, you ain't now, cuz, you ain't never. Cuz my little cousins, I be calling them, what's up, little cuz? Hey, little cuz, how you doing, little cuz? When they first time I see them, if they little old, I be, what's up, little cuz? So they know my voice. They go, what's up, little cuz? What's up, cuz? What's happening, cuz? That's how I see. Now, when did I ever do anything other than try to tell them what I'm telling them now, even when they were little? Because I'm 15 years in. So they 30, 35, like my daughter, 34, 33. I've been with them their whole life. All they ever known was me trying to put them on a straight path. Now, when did I backslide? When did I get off the path I was putting them on? If I'm in court clearing the way for them, then when was I off the path that I'm clearing for them? I've never, my nieces and nephews ain't never seen me where I wasn't on top of my game. Even when they thought I wasn't on top of my game, they saw when I came back with them Bentleys and Ferraris, and they were like, okay, they go Uncle Tommy right there. See, but they were listening to me, but they didn't know what to do. See, but I'm saying the greatest thing I ever did was describe the worst thing ever happened to me. See, huh? You know, the perfect crime, right, is the crime you describe. That's the perfect crime, because there is no crime that is perfect, because it's a crime. So the minute that you commit a crime, you're no longer perfect. You hiding the crime. That's imperfection right there. But see, I had to learn what my mama was telling me about perfection. She wasn't telling me that I was perfect. She was telling me that I am rising to perfection. See, because once you become, you have perfected who you became. And that's what she was telling me. If you are God, Tommy, you're going to have to perfect yourself. See, don't just tell me who you are, show me who you are. And that's what I'm doing, showing you. Now, you say, well, you not who you are. And I say, take me to court. And you say, no, I ain't going to take you to court. And I say, you know then. You know who I am. See, because I'm saying, if I had the ability to pay your debts, and you're not, and you don't want to take me where I can pay your debts, then your debt's already paid. Because ain't no way somebody gonna tell me that, hey man, I'll pay your house off. I done told people that, man, I'll pay your house off and give you $1 million. Them people look at me and laugh. So I'm saying, so you laughing or do you already have $1 million? See, that's what I'm saying. See, so my family is like acting, so they actually rich, but they acting poor. So is this a movie scene? So that's why they run me away, because they don't want to live in that scene. They want to go to the houses I bought them in Ellsworth, because I seen my brother with the box that, and then I even saw he even showed me the brochures. See, so this what I'm saying. Am I snitching on my brother who trying to run me crazy? And I'm asking him, say, well, why are you trying to run me crazy? So you can look better than me, or so you can be better than me? Is this the Esau and Jacob thing? See, that's when I ain't never been jealous of my brother, so I don't know. See, only a jealous brother would know how and why he became jealous of his brother. Like, why would you become jealous of your brother? I don't understand that. I don't understand why I would be jealous of anybody. Because I'm saying I was so busy working on me, man, I ain't have time to worry about you. Like I used to tell people, man, you look, people used to talk, right? And I would shut them down. Like, they would like be trying to talk about somebody. But I'd be like, hey, man, listen, bro. I say, when I get up in the morning, I say, it take me 27 hours to handle my business. This is real. My friends will tell you. He said, man, you be talking about somebody around him, he'll tell you. Hey, man, it take me 27 hours to handle my business. So when I get up in the morning, I'm 3 hours in the hole. So I don't know nothing about nobody. And see, that's what I'm telling you. I don't know nothing about y'all. That's why I'm telling y'all. I don't know nothing about y'all. I don't watch local news. I was a mailman, I got robbed. So I don't watch local news. See, cause I used to watch local news and then murder. So I got to get my mind right. A dude pulled a gun on me. Now I'm out here with dog spray. You understand? But then that's when I started carrying me a knife. See, because I wasn't gonna never let nobody get me like that again, because he got up on me. See, but I didn't want to grab the gun because he didn't lift it. So I saw that all he wanted was the mail bag, and I'm like, here, you understand me? But I would have gave him the bag, but I thought, see, I had got fired before in Ocoee. When I first got on, I was the only black person in the post office in Ocoee. In Ocoee, Florida, where the Ocoee massacre happened, that's where I went. I used to work there. Man, the people used to call the police on me at the mailbox. And this is in 1994. They called the police on me. I'm at the mailbox putting their mail in the mail. This 94. They fired me 40 days. I'm talking about 40 days. Holidays. It was a holiday in there. Weekends, everything. So this is what I'm telling y'all. I'm saying it's like this 40 and 3 in my life is constant numbers. 3, 40. 40 days at the post office, fired. 39 years old, fired. They fired me twice. They fired me 40 days in, I was 25. Then I was 39 and they fired me, sent me 0 checks for 2 years, 8 months. See, 3 years. I'm in 3 different courts fighting them. I'm in the civil court, the criminal court, and I'm in federal court. Where is my family? They keep saying, well, I'm helping you, but I'm in and out of a mental hospital. Never once did they go to court. Never went and got me a lawyer or nothing, man. But then when I did what my daddy told me to do, they put me in a mental hospital. So I'm saying, are you saying that if I said God told me to go to the law library, then you will believe me? But if I tell you my daddy who was in prison told me to go to the law library, you don't believe me? When you can look and goddamn see my daddy was in prison? So where did I get the information from? I mean, am I supposed to lie? See, this is what are you supposed to lie in the name of Jesus to be saved by God? Because Satan is commanded by God to get humans to sin. So see, so if you don't lie and say God, then now the Christians and the Muslims gonna come against you. So wouldn't they be Satan commanded by God? That's what they say. See, don't the Christian and the Muslim both don't give themselves credit for the shit they do? They say God or Allah. See, but I'm here saying I'm taking ownership of my love for you. So why don't you take ownership of your hate for me? See, don't fucking tell me it's Jesus and it's you. See, I'm saying I love you. But I did not know you. I just knew of you because I saw you as I saw myself. And so once I had to save myself, once my lawyer left me in court and my family thought I was crazy, I had nothing else but me. I went to Pastor Bond, so I tried to go to the spiritual world. I went to the presidents, I went to the governors, I went to the lawyers, I went to everybody, but I had a court date. I had to go to court. So I gave a week to try to get help. But I had 3 weeks left. So now, you're not gonna judge me for the 1 week that I tried to get somebody to help us, right? And these are the people that y'all go to say that you're getting a message from God. My family go to Pastor Willie C. Barnes Church. So this man was the medium between heaven and earth, according to my grandmother. I go to this man sends me on a journey of death. I gotta walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear no evil after I went into the church. So wouldn't that be the same thing when Jesus threw out the sheep, oxen, and doves? That's when they killed him. When he messed with their money, when he messed with their business. See? So now, let me see. So now, what is real? For which is defined as having objective, for which is defined as expressing or dealing with facts or conditions as perceived, for which is defined as regarded in a specific way, used to say how something or someone is seen or thought of without distortion by personal feelings, prejudices, or interpretations in hoods, school projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. See, you have a preconceived notion that you preconceived when you read what you read. So you gonna know Jesus not because of who he is, you gonna know him because of who they said he was. Now, if you only know Jesus through what somebody else said, what's gonna happen when you have a personal encounter? How would you know if you already know? So you should be an example of what you already know. So when you see a greater example, then you will know. But if you are not an example, then you gonna be the example of the person who killed the example. See, because you're now lying in the name of the example. See what I'm saying? So you're getting paid for the work you didn't do, your ancestors didn't do, because there was no religious man helping Jesus. They were all plotting against Jesus. So now, what religious man is helping me? What religious woman is helping me? You are helping the devil starve me daily for 15 years and then tell me to shut up when I'm prophesizing about what you could do to become more prosperous than you are in what you're doing. I'm showing you how to become wealthier, and you would tell me, now what Jesus told the rich man to give up his wealth. I come to people who trying to become something and show them how they can become wealthy beyond measure, and they tell me to shut up. So now, how can Now, Jesus said a rich man have about as much as chance as getting into heaven as a camel walking through the eye of a needle. Now, I'm saying that a poor black man who doing business have about as much chance as getting into prosperity as a camel walking through the eye of a needle, because they best employee. See, they do not produce employees. They are their best employees, so they can't get more jobs because they can't do the work. See, but instead of them becoming more, multiplying, see, like the Bible say, be fruitful and multiply. See, they rather sit there and dig in women, right, and have all these damn children that they can't take care of. So that makes them feel like a man. But if Jesus is in heaven providing for you down here on earth, but you then are not providing for your children, then how Jesus looking from heaven who provides for you and see you as equal to him who not providing for your children? So when will Jesus' male image come back into the black family? When the black male is lying in the name of Jesus and he's doing things unbecoming of any man, let alone a black man. See, so I'm trying to stand up for who I am and what I believe in. I believe in me and I am who I am. But now, did I not leave myself in peril so I can get my son out, so I can get my daughter out, so I can get my wife out? See, that's a man. See, but I had everything back. See, but I know that I'm God. See, that's what I'm telling you. I know. See, so my conscience would have condemned me when I see a child and I didn't be that child's father once my wife made me a father. See, I didn't want to be a father because I didn't want to look at that child as my responsibility. So I figured if I didn't have no children, hell, it ain't my responsibility. I don't see nobody here worthy. But now I'm telling my lady, okay, come on, man. We got to leave our children in this cesspool. Look at this world, man. So that's why I didn't want no children, right? But now once I get children, I got to change the world now, because it say if my conscience don't condemn me, nor will I. Now, when I'm trying to take care of my family, the United States Postal Service is now just trying to destroy me. So now I'm a veteran. And I'm saying, okay, you got me when I was 25. Now this time I'm gonna get you. But now look at my same friends and family that helped me when I was 25 is my worst enemies at 39 and 40 and 50. Like they act like they don't remember when the post office fired me when I was 25, 40 days in, and I almost lost my house. See, I didn't buy my house when I got on at the post office. I bought my house when I got on at Cablevision. My wife and I had our house 2 years, 8 months before I got on at the post office. And then I got on at the post office with the government. They fired me. I almost lost my house that the VA helped me get. So the government took my house twice. See, but now I can't go to court because my friends done took my rights too. See, so it doesn't matter what I did in life, it's what you believe I did. And I'm saying, well, damn, man, why would you believe I lost my house? Why you don't believe I saved it? See, why do you see the worst? Why don't you see the best? Because I guess you got your own problems, huh? Okay, look, independent, for which is defined as not subject to control by others' existence, for which is defined as the state or fact of having being, especially independently of human consciousness, and as contrast with non-existence with me, for whom name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., in the midst of the United States of America's institution, for which is defined as an established organization or corporation such as a bank or university. So see, America, when I worked for them at the United States Postal Service, that was an entity. See, then their institution, which was SunTrust Bank, see, because the banks are regulated by the United States government. So see, that's a governmental institution. Then they so-called messed up on my mortgage. Then another another corporation in America, Bill Hurd Chevrolet, then took my 1980 Corvette. See, this is all that was happening, right? So that's when I told him, I said, I'm gonna ride your evil wave in. See, because like I say, everybody was watching me, but they didn't understand. So I had to then create a surfboard out of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Now, I didn't know the Bible and I didn't know the Quran, so I couldn't make my surfboard of something that I didn't know nothing about. So I made it out of what I knew, and I rode their evil wave to the shore. Now, when a wave come in, you know the wave go back out. So I told them, now you gonna have to ride my wave. See, now when they failed in 2008, see, then the government created a surfboard out of an illegal act. See, they wrote a law against Amendment 14, Section 4, and they called it a tarp. See, so now, how could you put a tarp on the house unless you know that the roof done blowed off? See, they know that they in a legal storm. See, I called it a perfect storm. So they called their bailout a tarp. See now, if you're not privileged to insider information, then you don't know what they were talking about. See, but I know, because I'm the one told them about the perfect storm that blew their roof off. See what I'm saying? But now, here are the slaves who out in the field see their master's house burning and say, oh, master, our house burning? See, now I'm telling you about Minister Malcolm X. See, this is not about white America's problem. This is about black America's denial of black America's problem. See, we sit here and act like we have no problem, but we the only one that don't have a solution to the problem we got. See, we know we got a problem. We just don't know what to do with the problem we got. So we just act like we don't have a problem. Next thing you know, we on drugs, we in prison for robbing or doing something. See, because we not thinking about the problem. So when you go around black folk, oh man, I don't want to talk about that. And I'm saying, well, why wouldn't you want to talk about the problem so we can come together and come up with a solution that we can then address the problem? So that's what I used to tell my wife. I'm saying, see, she used to say, man, you go out there and you be working and you come home messing with me. And I'm saying, well, damn, man, how could I tell you what I'm doing if I don't tell you what I'm doing? See, but now then when you don't understand, then you act like I ain't never been trying to tell you. And then I said, well, remember you said you didn't want to know? Remember this, remember that? But now, see, but when the white man came, you listened because you was afraid, see? But now, when I'm trying to tell you why you shouldn't have failed, but see, I'm saying, you got that right. You got the right to leave me. You got the right to divorce me. You got all that right. But the man who gave you that bad information that made you do all these things, see, he didn't have that right to lie to you. See, he should have told you the truth because he was your elected official, or he's your religious, your spiritual leader. But now I got to be against your spiritual leader and your elected official, and they sending polices and hit men after me just like they sent after Jesus. But now I'm trying to call people and say, no, it's black people too. Don't come here with that racist bullshit. I need patriots. I don't need no racists. I need patriots. See, because the country is in peril. And see, what I was trying to tell these fools around me, what good was my house in a country that's on fire? See, so what I did is I put the fire out, and then I brought the evidence of the arson inside of the to the hoods, the projects, the communities, the schools, the colleges, the universities, the churches, the temples, the synagogues, the mosques, the detention centers, the jails, and the prisons all over the world. And then I was put on a religious and a secular cross. See, I had the Christians pointing like Jesse Jackson them did when Dr. Martin Luther King was on the Lorraine Hotel. I had the Muslim talking about, get your hand out of my pocket. I heard them. They came and said, they was in the court, get your hand out of my pocket. I'm saying, God damn, man, I see y'all. See, but now it's 15 years, and I just want to know, do the kids see y'all? See, because history has shown the kids, but y'all didn't allow them the right to read and write. See, now the black preachers are guilty of what the slave masters was guilty of. See, because the black preachers are now guilty of not teaching the children the truth. See, now you're doing it for money, because if I brought the truth into your world and you are truth seekers, then why did you throw the truth out of your world? So, because according to the scriptures, the truth was never in your world. See? So now this institution, for which is defined as an established organization or corporation, such as banks or universities, established by peasants. Okay, so now, let me see, I'm saying I'm a slave, but the United States of America was established by peasants. Now, I established Folk Houses Incorporated as a slave, just like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Howe, them all established the 13 colonies as peasants, for whom are defined as a member of a European class of persons tilling the soil as small landowners or as laborers for King George III's 13 colonies, for which are defined as an area over which a foreign nation or state extends or maintains control. Before King George III's property, for which King George III called the 13 colonies, became the property of the United States of America. See what I'm saying? So now, just like they seized my property, right? They seized King James' property. See, the 13 colonies. Oh, but see, but that was a robbery. See, because they took that from my Indian ancestors and my Mexican ancestors. See what I'm saying? See, I'm an Indian. So Indians and Mexicans, you know, we family. Just like y'all Europeans family. See, Indians and Mexicans are family. Just like y'all. See, but I know that. See, I know. But a lot of them don't know. See, we from here. We natives. See, we natives. Indians and Mexicans. So how you think we didn't interact? That's why it was all love in America before y'all came over here, man. Yeah, that's why, man, y'all don't even understand. Thanksgiving is the pilgrim. See, that's another branch of white folk. See, it's like so many different white people, but they not Europeans. See, Germans and shit, they not with them. Germans don't fuck with Great Britain. That's Hitler. They went and killed them. See, man, you gotta look at history. So you think that they white and they allies, man, them people hate each other, man. But they don't, see, they not kin. Them people went conquering people, man. The Europeans, they went conquering. So those people don't like them because of their conquerors. See, that's why the Bible says that I am more than a conqueror. See, like the Germans, they know, like I'm talking about the real ones that actually know German history. See, not the ones of Hitler, the ones of Stalin, the one before. See, because they know that these people are oppressioners. They oppress you with religion. And see, that's what Minister Malcolm X was talking about when I read his book, and he went to Mecca and he realized that them people was lying when he was drinking out of a cup and a white man was right next to him drinking out of the same cup. And they didn't see him as a black man, they saw him as a Muslim. See, we are the only motherfuckers who take religion and put a color on it. You make God himself racist. See, but once I really stepped into my purpose, all that racism left me, man, because I realized it wasn't mine. It was the hate that this hateful ass country instilled in me. But once I had realized what my mother was telling me when I was in the manifestation of me, and my mother started speaking clear, like you see in Matthew 10. See, it say in that hour, see, my mother started talking, like, Tommy, it's time, baby. See, no, don't let them play you, son. You work too hard to get in this position. Now let it be what it is. You done it. The work been done. See, a liar now has to work to hide my truth, like I work to make my truth. See, so my truth is on its own, man. I don't have to water it no more. So it's not even, man, it's sustaining me. See your lie, the lies that been told on me, you gotta work. See, you gotta work like I worked. But see, your reward is only temporary because your lie is not permanent. See, my work is not permanent. It's a case law. It's what my daddy and my mama and everything, man, everybody was pushing me to greatness. And now I'm so great, you can't quantify it. So you have to hide it. I understand that. But see, eventually the world gonna see too. But check this. Before King James III, property for which King James III called the 13 colonies became these United States of America because King James III and his British army did not prevail in the Revolutionary War on July 4th in 1776, just like the dragon, for which is defined as the mythical animal usually represented by as a monstrous winged and scaled old serpent, for whom is defined as a treacherous person, which is defined as which is the devil, for whom is defined as the personal. Now, see, I had to defeat my personal devil. See, I'm talking about all of that hate, all of that anger, man, because it was building up. But see, my daughter, when she said I was her hero, that like put a pin in it, and it. Then my wife came, she said, Tommy, forgive him. So I knew she knew. So then I couldn't let him go because I know who I am. So I had to do what I said I was gonna do when I was 6 years old. So it still wasn't stepping outside of myself. It was fulfilling myself. See, me going to court was me fulfilling myself. The prophecy that I gave when I was 6 years old, when they asked me what I was gonna do in church, I think it was St. John's on 2nd Avenue. See, that's the church I went to because it's right down the street from South Street Projects. See, you go up and it's right there. That's where I got baptized at. See, I got whooped in that motherfucker too. See, that's why I don't like churches. I'll tell you, man. But anyway, so, so I had to deal with my pain so I could then be a blessing to myself. See what I'm saying? Because I worked on myself, but I worked to become a better husband, a better grandson, a better son, a better father, a better brother. See, I was working on that. So when the devil came, then I had to work on me. See, I had to find love for me when the devil used everything I loved against me. And that's what I'm telling people. You think I don't miss my wife, but if you using my wife to run me crazy, then how could I allow you to run me crazy and save my wife from you? See, so now I have to disassociate myself from my wife so I can show my wife your disassociation from me. I'm saying, well, if this person is my friend, why they not getting us back together? See, but they telling you something about me, so I just gotta let whatever you think until you see that they lying on me. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, how do I defeat a lie if I don't allow the lie to show itself? See, because a lie needs you to make it true. See, if somebody lie on you, say, like somebody, man, you crazy. Now, if you act crazy, then you crazy, right? But if you reveal the craziness, then eventually people gonna say, man, that man ain't crazy. These people bothering this man, right? But see, now when everybody now under the gun, see, now what is my life? See, because now nobody could do what I did, because see, I did it when it was 1,000 on 1. See, but now, see, what you did is those 1,000 people who you thought was powerful in your Mason group and all this, see, the white man come in there and buddy you, and see, that person was your enemy, and now that person got you against your race. Because see, once the truth get out, and now you see what I'm talking about, see now who you gonna be in the black community. See, that white man still gonna be in his community. See, they gonna still accept him. But you, see, so now that little prestige you got in the hood, gone. In the project, gone. Community, gone. School, gone. College, gone. University, gone. Church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, and prison. Because see, even criminals don't like no liar. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Okay, think about it. When you doing something, and I'm not talking about drug addicted doing something. I'm talking about actually organized crime. That's a job, man. Everything done on time. So if you're not punctual, then you're not good for the job. Because if you got to be in and out at a certain time and you got somebody clumsy, then they wasting time, you're going to get caught. See, if you got somebody who ain't down for the cause, they going to be reason why the cause is down. You understand? Because they going to be the snitch that telling something they don't know. See, do you know that most snitches is the ones that don't know nothing? See, they are the ones that want to know. See, the person who the man don't want to be the man because they understand the pressures of being the man. It's the person that's not the man that want to be the man or do anything it takes to be the man, right? But if you the second man, then you not the man. If you the first black man, but you the last white man, then you not the man. See, that's why when they came against me, it was only me left. See, I'm the only one in court. See, because you came against me and now I'm the man. See, but if you in your hood, then who you think the man is only the man until the gun get on him. See, then either they gonna kill him, so how he the man and he dead, or he finna be taken out and put in prison, so how he the man. See, but now they won't let me go back home because they know I'm the man, but I'm just one man. See what I'm saying? So, okay, now check this. So, just like the dragon, that old serpent, no, hold on. Just like the dragon, for which is defined as a mythical animal usually represented by as a monstrous winged and scaly old serpent, for whom is defined as a treacherous person, which is the devil, for whom is defined as the personal supreme spirit of evil. See, so that's who I had to first disassociate myself from. And now check this, often represented in Christian belief as the tempter of humankind. So that's what I'm saying. If I would have allowed them to make me evil, then I would be coming to people to get them to do something. See, when I come to people, I give you the knowledge of who I am, so you can then believe in what I'm telling you. I give you the first thing I do. If I meet you, I ask you, do you have an email? And I send you the book and I send you the evidence. So then if you get back with me, then I think you should come as a student, not as no teacher. See, how are you a teacher of me when I went into court to get everything I'm teaching you? See, that's why it says in the Bible, you won't be a priest to me. But anyway, let me finish this here. Okay, so, and leader of all apostate angels and the ruler of hell, as well as Satan, for whom is defined as the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin, to accuse the sinners, and to carry out God's punishment, for whom now own the United States Postal Service, for which has illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally colonized, for which is defined as to take control of a people, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, Queen Benita Elaine Epps Castle of Four Castles Incorporated, Queen Tommy Chancey Castle, Queen Tamika Rayshawn Castle, excuse me, and King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of Chancey Incorporated's area as well as territory. See, you know, when I was writing that, because that's what's happening, right? See, the peasants overthrew the king, whose name was King George III. Now I, as a slave to the peasants' descendants, have to overthrow the descendants of the peasants that overthrew a king. See, now I'm in the same Revelations 12 that the peasants was in with King George. Now check it out now. See, this is what I'm saying. Say Revelations 12. Now see, America in 1776 had won the same independence that they taken from me. So, and they won it when the war was broke out by the king in their 13 colonies, like they broke it out in the state of Florida against me. See, so this is what I'm saying. How can the United States of America, for once was delivered from servitude, now be guilty of what they were delivered from, and they not be blasphemers? So you mean to tell me you prayed to God to be free and then you enslaved? So now, if God overthrow your king, why then wouldn't God overthrow you in the same manner? So now check this. Revelations 12, King James Version of the Bible Hub, edition of Revelations 12, 7 through 12. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither were there a place found anymore in heaven. So now, where is King George's place in the 13 colonies or the United States of America? There ain't no more place found for King George over here. Right? So isn't that biblical in nature? And then now they follow the King James Version of the Bible. Isn't that in the lineage of King George? Was not King George in the lineage of King James? Right? Because I saw the coronation of King Charles, and I saw the first Bible is what they used. So wasn't that the King James Bible? So now we still follow the King James version of the Bible here in these colonies that you done colonized my children, my wife. See, I'm saying I am a group of people. Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., Benita Elaine Epps Castle. Once we got married, we got 2 children. That's a group. You have now colonized us. Just because your ignorant citizens don't know that they colonized don't mean that I don't know. And I'm supposed to have my pursuit of happiness. So that means that all black people don't get my pursuit of happiness. See, so if my pursuit of happiness led me to defend a child in anywhere in the world, then why would anybody stop me from pursuing my happiness if I made the money to address whatever I'm pursuing? I didn't ask nobody for no money. I asked them for help, thinking that they needed help in the pursuit of feeding their children. So now, just imagine if every father helped me feed their children. How could it be a hungry child if the father is helping me feed them? But now, if the father is out there selling dope to feed their children, then now we have a problem with addicted children and they hungry? See, because now they mothers addicted to drugs, they fathers addicted to drugs, you selling them drugs, now who feeding them? See, who is out in the farm farming if everybody's selling dope and playing video games? See, who is farming, who is growing the food that we need for the edification of our bodies if everybody play football and basketball and fucking baseball? See, a rap. See, like, well, when are we going and getting food and water and we building how? When do we do that? See, everybody want to be famous, but don't nobody want to be purposeful. See, to have a purpose in life is what's going to make life worth living. See, but when you do something in life, then you make something with no value, then you have to make something to get value. But now, if you're an athlete, right, why not make yourself valuable so when you do get a check, you don't need another check? See what I'm saying? If a man making $10, $15 million needed money again, the man didn't get himself right. See, because when you make that kind of money, you need to know how to protect the money you make. So if I got that kind of money, why would I invest? See, I'll be learning how to make that money make money. And I would learn how to not invest it, but protect it. See, why would you invest what you already got? See, so that's why when I started seeing, I started doing better. I'm saying, well, Tommy, why would you invest in this person when you can be that person? All you got to do is buy the land and own the project. But now that's when I ain't working for no black man. I ain't working for no black man. But then I come talking about, man, the white man ain't gonna pay me, man. What? See what I'm saying? I'm like, man, mother, you know, and that's what I was telling the white man, like, hey, man, I just need to get to my kids. You done created these people, man, and I'm tired of them. I understand. So what I realize is you can't save what's already dead. You can save the children from the death that you see. See, so what I'm trying to do is show the children how a well-dressed fool look. See, that's why they say a fool and his money will soon depart. See, so anyway, let me go here. Not prevail, was there no place found anymore in heaven, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his disciples were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his Christ. For the accusers of our brethren is cast down, which accuseth him of them before our God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. See? So now, George Washington and them, whatever, they had to pray to God for deliverance. So then they overcame King George by the word, by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. See, because that's why we now live in their testament. Without those men making that great stance, where would we be? But now you want to take it from a veteran and say what? That God did it? So, but God allowed you to free yourself from King George III, but you don't want to say that I had to establish myself as a king to get out of your colonization of me. I can't work unless I work for you. So what about my rights given to me by the Constitution? So if you can take my rights whenever you want, then I have to fight to have rights when I need them. See, if I don't have no rights against you, then I don't have no rights, period. See, don't give me partial rights. I don't need partial rights. Okay, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ, for the accuser of our brother is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 8th in 2023 at 10:53 in the morning. So see, if the 13 colonies became the 13 states on July 4th in 1776, then why wouldn't I, or why couldn't I become a king inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, if I had to topple a king inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida? Just because you don't want to say you a king don't mean you not. Right? Everybody say the people in the country got more rights than everybody else. Well, wasn't that what they were saying with King James? You need to read the United States Declaration of Independence, and it'll tell you that they were saying that you couldn't go to court and state your case against the king or the king's courts. See, if the police see just like they do us, you can't sue the police. That's the king shit, man. See, that's taxation without representation. We've been at war with these damn people, but they done made us comfortable with them taking our rights. See, but now I'm saying, no, we not supposed to be comfortable with a motherfucker taking your rights and sending your kids to die. You're not supposed to be comfortable with that. See? And they love not their lives unto the death. See, I don't love my life. I'm saying, hey man, I'm trying to live my life. How can I love something I'm living? See, but you want to sit here and take 15 years of my life saying you were saving me, but you done starved me for 15 years. How the hell did you save me when I needed food, water? I go to the doctor, y'all won't even help me, man. Y'all, I mean, nothing, man. But see, the black people sitting up here acting like I'm crazy, but you keep taking me to the person that when I had a chest pain, they throw me out to Seminole Hospital, throw me out, told me if I didn't have $150 to get out of there. See, but that's when I'm one man trying to tell you what, and black people, it was a black man told me that shit. See? I'm telling you, it wasn't white people, man. It's black motherfuckers. See, but now am I wrong? So should I lie? Man, more white people did for me than black people over this same time. I just didn't trust them. That's what I'm saying. It's me, man. That's why I'm saying, man, white people ain't do nothing to me, man. Them people respected me. Them people gave me $800,000. I'm trying to help black people. They spent all the damn money. And then when I tried to do so, oh man, why you bought this? Man, why so you can come borrow the fucking money and never pay it back? So now since I wanted to enjoy myself, now I'm wrong. But you said I wasn't even supposed to have the money anyway. That's what black folk, man. No, man, if we gonna get to the bottom of racism, then we need to look at the creations as well as the creator. Because slaves are creations of slave masters. So now, if you're gonna argue with the slave master, then you goddamn it, you need to look at their creation. Because if you're gonna be a slave, then don't be mad with your creator. You gotta throw off slavery. You gotta recreate yourself in your image. But here now, a black man telling me I'm not mean. A black man. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. See, so now, that's what I'm in Eatonville, Florida, telling these people. I'm saying, man, I done caught the devil, man. Oh, man, you crazy. I'm saying, bruh, I got him in court, man. Here's the paperwork. Oh, you think you God. And I'm saying, okay, bruh, but what you gonna do when the truth make it to Eatonville and I'm in here? So now should I not laugh? Because you done took 15 years from the country. You done led us down the wrong path. I've been in here, y'all done stole. People done came in, stole all my property that I told black people I own. So now, when are they gonna say, yeah, man, he been telling us that, so we can get the property back? But they rather let the white people have it than the black man, or it's probably them. But the white man gonna come take it because he know that they got it through me. So once something happened to me, then they gonna tell the truth, and then they gonna take it from them. See, so I see what's happening, because who gonna make the powerful man come? Because he paid the poor man for that land, right? So he gave him the land to come back and get it with the truth. See, because once he tell the truth, then people will know that he killed me, and he Judas, and he did that for money, not love. See, I'm catching hell because I cared for my people, and I'm a patriot, and I understood that the country was in trouble, and so it says for God and country. See, so when I saw that there was no God over the country, then I, as my God and as a veteran, that this country gave me an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, then defeated that God for whom, according to Jewish belief, is commanding Satan. So now I'm saying, I'm giving y'all the definition and y'all laughing at me, but we are people who was denied the right to read and write. So who the joke's on? You can't read, you couldn't do shit I'm doing for your kids. And then you think you got money, but I had money, and the man who I paid, who was supposed to take care of my business and my family, left me. And then I had to then come forth, track him down, track all of the people who aided and abetted him, and then bring them to court. But then I said, man, I don't want them to do that to my people. So I said, nah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna make a deal with my people, and these niggas laugh at me. So I'm a fool, see? But check this, and now on the United States Postal Service, for which has illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally colonized, for which is defined as to take control of a people, King Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. of Forecastle Incorporated, Queen Benita E. Lang Elps Castle of Forecastle Incorporated, Queen Tamika Ray Sean Castle of Chancellor Incorporated, and King Tommy Chancellor Castle Jr. of Chancellor Incorporated area, as well as territory, especially as an extension of state power in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida through corporations, for which are defined in the Black Law Dictionary as entities for which are legally defined in the Black's Law Dictionary as an organization such as a business or a governmental unit that has a legal identity apart from its members or owners for whom have institutionalized, for which is defined as created and controlled by an established organization, the citizens of the United States of America and the United States of America Incorporated, for which is defined as united in one body in 50 different states and territories in the midst of the Garden of Eden. After I, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class, Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally protected, as well as legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally defended the Florida Constitution and the United States Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 8th in 2023 at 11:03 in the morning, after Satan's God commanded Satan to tempt me, for whom name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., to sin. So see, so the evidence of the devil tempting me, or Satan tempting me to sin, is the evidence that I'm using to show that Satan has a God. So now, if Satan has a God, and I'm telling y'all that it was for God and country, and so Satan was those judges who said that they was attacking me with the law, then I had to take the law from the judges and put it on them and their God. See, they said, in God we trust. So I'm saying, well, obviously the God of the people is not the God of the judges. See, because the judges must think they gods. So now that the judges have been brought down, well, wouldn't now the Bible show that they are principalities? So why would the preachers, who the Bible says that they not supposed to be against flesh and bone, but against principalities, now be against me? And then they be in accordance with the word of God? I'm not a principality, I'm flesh and bone. But hey, okay, well, let me see, yeah, okay. To sin. Therefore, what is true, for which is defined as being in accordance with the actual state of affairs in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, if mine, for whom simple name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s truth, for which is defined as the property as of a statement of being in accordance with fact or reality in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, as well as on October 8th in 2023 at 11:05 in the morning, is not known in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, nor prisons all over the world. All right. Therefore, do hidden history, for which is defined as a chronological record of significant events, such as those affecting a nation or institution, often including an explanation of their causes, speak to the frightened people for whom become deaf and blind in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world? Or is history, for which is defined as a branch of knowledge that records and explains past events, is why there are no current events?